All right, let's check out San Antonio. Here's Robinson.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Pippen. Here's Jordan. It's hauled in by Robinson. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Elliott.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost him.
Here's Longley. Robinson defending. Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Spurs.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Johnson. Duncan is out there with Robinson. Then it's Elliott. And it's Del Negro in at the shooting guard position. Here's Johnson. Can't get it to fall.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. At the line for your Bulls.
Free throw no good for Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Pippen against Del Negro. Spurs passing it around. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. Two shots coming up.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he ends up missing both free throws.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air. And you can just see the extraordinary competitiveness. MJ staying laser focused after absorbing the contact.
Del Negro against Jordan. And the pass to Del Negro. It's deflected. Outside Harper. The shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. Robinson finishes in the paint.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Here's Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Johnson outside. Pass to Elliott. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Jordan can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 4. Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish.
In addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Now here's Johnson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Puts one up from 19. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
To Johnson. Pass to Duncan. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Chicago leading by 4. Jordan finds Rodman. And here's Harper from the arc. Back to Rodman. It's Pippen on the wing. Passes to Rodman. Here's Jordan. Longley. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. Some changes for Chicago. Wennington, he's checked in for Rodman. Kukoc comes in for Michael Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Bill Purdue's checked in for Robinson. Williams comes in for Duncan. Persons checked in for Elliott. And it's Jackson in for Del Negro. Out left to the wing. From the corner. Kerr can't hit.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Jackson. Some solid defense from Pippen. The Bulls leading. Over Williams. The quick look, no good that time. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. The pass to Williams. Pass to Person. 6 to shoot. Here's Jackson from deep three-point range. Jackson missing again. Here's Kukoc. And the Bulls with another miss. Spurs trail by 3. Jackson looking it over. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Person. Back to Jackson. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Kukoc.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Basket counts.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Jackson against Pippen. Jackson passes to Williams. Johnson inside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Johnson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Outside Pippen. Into the lane. And Pippen slams it in.
Merciless move by Scotty with the ball, completely unbalancing the defender.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly.
The visiting team, 15.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Jordan is out there with Pippen. Then it's Longley. Then there's Bill Wennington. And it's Kukoc in at the 3 slot. Now here is Robinson. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup. Robinson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Passes it to Elliott. Here's Del Negro. Duncan right side. Outside Jackson. Kukoc with the steal. Oh, and here comes Pippen all alone. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Duncan gets it to go inside.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
That one goes. Count it. Pippen's got 7.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Make some noise. And your Bulls.
So for the Bulls, Simpkins, he's checked in for Longley. Hodman comes in for Wennington. And it's Harper in for Tony Kukoc. Outside for Jackson. High, arcing shot. And it will go. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Robinson. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Pippen, no luck. Here are the Spurs with the ball. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
Scottie.
That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here in the 2nd quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Jackson. The pass to Elliott. 5 to shoot. Shoots from the high post. Great positioning on the putback. David Robinson is dependable as ever from the floor. Shot over 50% during his career. Pippen kicks to Harper. And it's Pippen in the corner. Del Negro pulls it in. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And they take the lead. 5 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And another miss by Chicago. San Antonio leading. Here's Elliott. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And so Jordan will bring it up for Chicago. Rodman passes to Simpkins. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. San Antonio leading by 4. Elliott. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And no doubt coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So for the Bulls, Longley's checked in for Simpkins. Kukoc comes in for Rodman. And Kerr subbed in for Jordan. San Antonio also making some changes. Person comes in for Elliott. And it's Johnson in for Jackson. Pippen can't hit.
no matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Robinson misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Scottie Pippen.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago on defense. Spurs passing it around. And Robinson knocks down the J.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Robinson's gone a terrific 6 of 8 shooting from the floor. Pippen, and it's Pippen slamming it down.
Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Person. Duncan surveying the D. Pass to Person. 5 on the clock. Johnson, good. Johnson's got the lead up to 6 now for San Antonio.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Kukoc with it. Guarded now by Duncan. Passes it to Longley. Out to the wing. Back to Pippen. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. And there's the pass to Kerr. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists now tonight. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Person. Back to Johnson. There's 25 seconds left here in the second. Duncan with the bucket.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Pulls up from the corner. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Johnson attacking. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Spurs. They lead by 3. We'll step away briefly.
35.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point game at the end of 1. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high-percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys are going to sleep on that.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Duncan is out there with Robinson. Then it's Del Negro. Then it's Johnson. And it's Elliott in at the 3. Avery Johnson with some creativity on that assist. Duncan, as usual, hitting more than he misses. He's better than 50%. It's a dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's the kind of bucket they on that one.
The teardrop falls in. Elliott's got his second bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Rodman kicks to Jordan. Duncan. Duncan's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Chicago calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Chicago making a switch here. Kerr's checked in. Bulls trail by 9. Kicks to Jordan. Stolen away. Pippen against Elliott. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Now Johnson. 6 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Will Purdue's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jackson in for Del Negro. Johnson outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Spurs.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
And it goes down 2 points.
This shows how confident Kerr is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Johnson, the pass to Elliott. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Purdue. Spurs passing it around. Johnson kicks to Duncan. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson. And he lays it straight in. Jackson's got 7 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
For 3, Kerr. Offensive rebound. Michael Jordan on the wing. Covered by Elliott. Kicks it out to Kerr. Pass to Jordan. Michael Jordan on the wing. For the 3. Purdue with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
And the basket by Pippen.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Chicago foul. Ron Harper. First personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor, 30-yard foul.
Here's Del Negro.
Steve.
Pass to Duncan. The fader. Rebounded by Pippen.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here's Kerr. Not going to go that time. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Outside Johnson. Here's Duncan. Fades and shoots. Count it.
You know, that shot is virtually automatic for Duncan. I mean, he's extremely dependable in that mid-range area.
Pass to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Elliott. Outside Robinson. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Ball goes to the away team. At the line for the away team. Shooting 1.
No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up.
Boy, Del Negro plays with a lot of confidence and good at spacing the floor, and he's a reliable scorer.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Outside Johnson, just 5 to shoot. And a big finish by Robinson.
Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
Pass to Pippen. Here's Kerr, covered by Johnson. Here's Pippen. That one off the back iron and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Bulls foul. Steve Kerr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Elliott. Here's Del Negro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range.
Jordan is an aggressive defender now. Excels at getting into his man and making things hard.
Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Del Negro gets it to go.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Chicago trailing here. Pass to Pippen to the left side wing. Kerr. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
You know, with all the other things Pippen does so well, sometimes I think we forget how good a passer he is.
Johnson passes to Robinson. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Wellington.
And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 1. Johnson passes to Robinson. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Chicago with a board.
Probably not the shot they had in mind. But you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Johnson. Inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jordan goes in. Shoots over Jackson, and the 18-footer right on the mark. Jordan's got 7 points.
We know Jordan is a master from the mid-range. Whether he's squared up or falling away, you feel like it's going to splash.
Here's Duncan. Pass to Person. 5 to shoot. Here's Del Negro. Here's the 3. Offensive board. Here's Duncan.
Oh, too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
Out to the right wing. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Here's Del Negro. Jackson outside. Pass to Duncan. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Whittington. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, I like to see this. Will Perdue looking to score. I mean, he's really good at getting into the contact and drawing the foul.
At the line for the away team, Will Perdue. At the line for 2.
That free throw no good. Williams is checked in for San Antonio. No good on the second free throw. Chicago leading. Pass to Pippen. Here's Kerr. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
3rd personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the away team, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 11 points.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
Throws good. Jordan.
You know, the separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Person. Here's Del Negro. Here's Perdue. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Person. Puts it up. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Not surprising at all to see Jordan piling up points, playing with a lot of determination and grit, and insisting on being aggressive looking for a shot.
Here's Del Negro. 5 points in the game. Sweet little floater. He's got 7.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Bushler. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. And so it's Chicago leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Put your hands together.
Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Against Robinson inside, but His size and strength, too much for him.
Now here's Jordan. Shoots over Jackson. And again, it's Chicago.
He's officially taken over this first half.
Down, a nice jam.
How about that authoritative punch by Pippen? Showing you just how strong he can be on finishes like that.
And the replay of that slashing drive to the hoop, courtesy of Mo by the Spurs. To the inside. To the left wing. Pass to Jordan. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
The ball goes to the away team.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Put your hands together. It's your Lavables.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Luke Longley. Steve Carter.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Duncan. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And San Antonio has possession. Shot clock at 6. Johnson passes to Jackson. Jackson's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Avery Johnson, a natural leader, a guy who leads with his example and his voice. Somebody who plays hard at both ends.
Here's Pippen. Out to the right wing. Over to the wing. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Duncan. Longley with a rebound. And so here is Chicago. Jordan with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Here's Pippen. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Three-point shooting, one of the strengths of Scottie Pippen's game.
Jackson outside. Right side, Robinson. Outside, Johnson. Back to Robinson. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Jordan. And he trades another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, with the yearly roster moves, it might be hard for the casual fan to keep track. But Commissioner Silver said it's a necessary side effect. He said, quote, "We tried to tie performance to pay in a closer way, and I think that's what you see with shorter contracts." Brian, more player movement has been the result.
Yeah, good point, Allie. Thanks. Out to the wing. Here's Kukoc. And again, no good by Chicago. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a 13-point game. They need this. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Elliott scores in multiple ways. A very versatile small forward.
He's off on the first. Jordan's checked in for Chicago.
Taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Pass to Pippen. Here's Wennington. From deep, Jordan sinks the tray. Jordan's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Zero hesitation. Jordan showing complete confidence in his shooting ability.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Williams is checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Johnson. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
John Percy.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was...
For three, Michael Jordan.
Still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
From deep, Jordan. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Pass to Person. Here's Del Negro. Here's Pippen. He has 7. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. 51 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Del Negro. Here's Person, covered by Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. From deep, Johnson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bulls making a switch here.
Substitution for your Bulls. John Bush.
29 seconds left in the first half of this one. From deep, Jordan. Rebound, San Antonio. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Person. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
The rifleman Chuck Person shoots a consistent percentage from the three-point line. He's a sniper now.
Here's Jordan. Tipped. Here's Del Negro. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that concludes the first half. Bulls out in front.
41. The away team, 30.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They lead by 11. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They're playing with speed.
And that should...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So it's Chicago now. At one point, they led by 16. Jordan misses. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 11. And for the Spurs. Oh, it's stolen. And they're pushing it up. Here's Rodman. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Rodman is a selective guy when it comes to trying to score. He's not really hung up on his points, but he did a nice job there forcing the defender to foul him.
Dennis Rodman, shooting 2.
So it comes up empty at the line. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Elliott. And the deficit down inside single digits.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Kerr. Pass to Rodman. From deep. Here's Kerr. Clock at 4. And again, no good by Chicago. Outside Johnson. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Del Negro, covered by Jordan from the high post. No good, a bit long that time. Chicago leading. Here's Pippen. And again, Chicago, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Pass to Kerr. Rebounded by Johnson.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls youth dance team.
And the Spurs making a change here. Jackson is checked in. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Jumps up, and he hammers it home to polish off the break.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Puts up a three, and the basket by Pippen. 10 points for him.
That's a heads-up play by Kerr, finding the open man and getting him the ball on time and on target. Well done.
Jackson outside. Shot from 16. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Johnson. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Kerr. Here's Pippen, defended by Jackson. Fires for three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Pippen with a really confident-looking stroke, taking full advantage of the short corner three.
Here's Robinson. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Pippen, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Jackson outside. The rebound by Kukoc.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Pippen, no good. Jackson outside. Blocked! And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
Jordan's checked in for Chicago. Here's Person. 5 points in the game. Jackson outside. The shot no good. Jackson's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor.
2 minutes.
Yes, it's good.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Chicago foul. Steve Kerr. 4th personal foul. 1st team foul.
Williams passes to Johnson. Basket counts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. Here's Jordan, and he converts the layup. Jordan's got 34.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
1:07 left in the third quarter. Pass to Purdue. Back to Johnson. Floats one. It's deflected. In transition. Here's Pippen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Pippen's so creative at drawing fouls. Just baits the defenders in the foul rim so he can get to the line.
At the line for Chicago.
And so he hits both. On offense, here is San Antonio. It's a 14-point game. Both teams making substitutions here.
On the court.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Well, I like the stroke of David Robinson, especially from the mid-range area. I mean, softly lofting these shots up like he's in the gym all by himself.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. And that's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Johnson passes to Robinson. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Yeah, he's been hooping. But the rest of the team, not so much.
With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for San Antonio. And the shot's good.
Look at how comfortable Duncan is inside the paint. He knows those close-range angles like no other. He's special in that regard.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high-percentage looks right inside.
Pass to Person.
Chicago foul.
Jordan's checked in for Harper.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming out of the floor, 30-yard Bulls.
Here's Person. No good on the 3. And it's the Bulls with the ball, leading by 12. Here's Jordan. The rebound by Duncan. Here's Del Negro, down low. And his 5th basket, now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Pass to Longley. Right wing. Beyond the arc. Pippen, no good. And it's San Antonio's ball. Here's Elliott. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Pippen. Here's Longley. Robinson defending. To the right side. To the middle. To the paint. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Del Negro. Down low. Here's Robinson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Hey, even when the defense gets physical and tries to rough up David Robinson, he does a really nice job staying with it and concentrating on his shot.
So both teams making some changes here. Chicago leading. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Pass to Jordan. Here's Kukoc. Now here's Jordan. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. Jordan's got 38 points.
Terrific dime from Kerr there, finding his guys nicely.
Here's Elliott. Here's Duncan. Off target with a fadeaway. Now Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Jordan, so sweet to watch in the air. What a treat.
So it's San Antonio now. They trail by 11. Pass to Duncan. Left side, Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Here's Elliott. It doesn't go for him. And Chicago will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Jordan. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hard not to respect how tough Jordan is inside. Really good at angling his body to pick up a foul.
And both free throws good for Jordan. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Inside, here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, when David Robinson is playing with confidence like this, he can really pile up the points.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Well, Pippen really has a good eye for the floor. I mean, he sees open guys and knows exactly how to get it to him.
Johnson passes to Robinson. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Pass to Kukoc to the middle. Here's Jordan. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Jordan against Johnson. Takes the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. It's tipped. And he gets it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Elliott. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson. They shoot again. And it's good on the lay-in. Robinson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, I love Robinson's motor. He's somebody that refuses to quit on the offensive glass.
Pippen, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Inside, Johnson. Got a hand on it. Launches it. Pippen, no good. And the Spurs with possession here. Pass to Duncan. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Duncan is so good with that pump fake, in part because he's so fundamentally sound. Has no weakness in the fundamental aspects of the game.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The Bulls making a switch here. Harper's checked in.
You know, you got to really appreciate and respect how steadfast Duncan is. I mean, he's always under control and composed. Keeps his team focused on the task at hand, and that's extremely valuable.
And it's blocked. They get it back. Pass to Elliott.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
41 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 10-2 run here. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Jordan misses. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're behind by 2. 19 seconds left to play in the fourth. Boy, what a run. The points just piling up, Grant.
Hey, whatever they discovered here, it's working for them.
Offensive rebound. No good.
Stepping up to secure the board. He just wanted it more.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. Wow, it's as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead.
Boy, you get so much game from a guy like Ron Harper. Passing, scoring, defending, rebounding. He really is a guy who can do everything for his team.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Guys, what do you think?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Team foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
Harper. Shooting 2.
So he can't get either to fall. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Last night I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. This is real life, ain't no act in it. All these raps, they be Brad Pitt. Every little thing I do is mad different. Got my little cousin playing badminton. Gave my little bro a quick 50 piece. He got the whole pit. And I've been stacking up all these assets. Keep me conducting any bad business. Like whoa, hey, I keep that drip on me. I'm big homie. Huh. Hey, I can't ever slip homie. My mama might flip on me. Like whoa, hey, drop top coupe in the summer. I rest my case like hey. I'ma live life to the fullest with every single breath I take. Like, let me tell you something real quick. Hey, who you told every time that you touch my wrist, I'm the greatest. You can't play with this. My pull up in them Chevys and Beamers. We all young and rich. You can't check my demeanor. I just bought a Birkin for my Aunt Regina. I've been getting money since I was a senior, but last year I made $7 million. Didn't have to do a single show. Should I too much up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? On my life moments is a Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night, I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope. I be feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is. Asking why I dropped the YBN, I had no other choices, we ain't own it. You know that janky, I'm not condoning it. With a couple, I got a bone to pick. I'm on some movement, y'all on some moment. But I'll be here forever, y'all can go and quit. We had bad, then a new Bentley, just re-up from that new stimmy. My brother counting them blue Benjis, only feel good with my crew with me. Like, whoa, they tried to question my character. Young Richard Black. We some world don't fit the criteria. Don't like your vibe, not allowed in my area. I entered this game and I came here to change it. Speak my beliefs, now they calling me dangerous. Taking a throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greats. So anybody got a problem with me, can't fake, kick it, your politicking. I ain't worried about it, I know God is with me. Your peace of mind is worth $1.50. But last year I made $7 million, then had to do a single show. Should I too much up at Coca-Cola for the check that cut me at the Super Bowl? Super Bowl. Dr. Dre, he got a Super Bowl. Last night, I was texting Jack Dorsey. That's the perks you get from being super dope.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. O'Neal is out there with Oren. And it's Fox. Then it's Jones. And it's Van Exel. And at the 1. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Shaq. Longley passes to Pippen. And here's Jordan outside. A shot off that time, and it's the Lakers the other way. Now, here's Fox. O'Neal with it. Back to Fox. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Van Exel, and he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside, Jones. Back to Van Exel. Jones looking for an opening. And Shaq with the slam.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Rodman kicks to Hart. Longley passes to Jordan. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Now, here's Van Exel. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Nick Van Exel, 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. Pippen, the pass to Longley. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
It's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Outside, Jones. Back to Van Exel. Pass to Ori. Jones trying to get open.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Van Exel passes to Jones. And here is Fox. Passes it to O'Neal. Jones against Harper. Jones, no luck.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Pippen, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 3. And it's Jones finishing it off.
Showtime. Eddie Jones has incredible hops.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Weddington, he's checked in for Longley. Simpkins comes in for Dennis Rodman. Kukoc, he's checked in for Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper. And then for the Lakers, Campbell, he's checked in for Ori. Kobe comes in for Fox. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Jones. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Dishes it to Fisher. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen.
2 minutes.
That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Van Exel against Kerr. Here's Van Exel. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Kukoc pass to Weddington. And a greatest...